What could he have done? Well, other people got cabs. Why couldn't he?
He won't get no cab now, missus. Not till 11:30.
Well, haven't you got one?
There's not one to be had for love nor...
Oh, Freddie, there must be one. You can't have tried.
I tell you, they're all engaged. The rain was so sudden, no one was prepared, and everybody had to take a cab. I'd been to Charing Cross one way and nearly to Ludgate Circus the other, and they were all engaged.
Did you try Trafalgar Square?
There wasn't one in Trafalgar Square.
Did you try?
Well, I went as far as Charing Cross.
Oh, you haven't tried at all.
You really are very helpless, Freddie. Go again, and don't come back until you have found the
I
cab.
shall simply get soaked for nothing.
And what about us, you selfish pig?
Oh, right, I'll go.
Now then, Freddie, look where you're going, dear.
Sorry.
Oh. There's manners for you. 2 bunches of violets trod into the mud.
How do you know my son's name is Freddie, pray?
Oh, he's your son, is he? Well, if you'd done your duty by him as a mother should, he'd know better than to spoil a poor girl's flowers and then run off without paying. Will you pay me for them?
Oh, do nothing of the sort, Mamma, idea.
Please allow me, Clara. Here's 6pence for your flowers. Now tell me, how did you know that young gentleman's name?
I didn't.
I heard you call him by it. Don't try to deceive me.
Who's trying to deceive you? I called him Freddie or Charlie, same as you might yourself if you was talking to a stranger and wished to be pleasant.
Oh.
6pence thrown away. Oh, really, Mamma, you might have spared Freddie that.
Oh, sir, is there any sign of it stopping?
I'm afraid not. It started worse than ever about 2 minutes ago.
If it's worse, it's a sign it's nearly over. So cheer up, Captain, and buy a flower off a poor girl.
I'm sorry, I haven't any change.
Oh, I can give you change, Captain.
For a sovereign, I've nothing left.
Damn. Oh, do buy a flower off me, Captain. I can change half a crown. Take this for tuppence.
Now, don't be troublesome. There's a good girl. I really haven't any change. Oh, stop. There's 3 halfpence, if that's any use to you.
Thank you, sir.
Then you be careful. Give him a flower for it. There's a bloke here behind taking down every blessed word you're saying.
I ain't done nothing wrong by speaking to the gentleman. I'll right sell flowers if I keep off the curb. I'm a respectable girl, so help me. I never spoke to him except to ask him to buy a flower off me.
Nobody's hurting you.
Oh, sir, don't let him charge me. You don't know what it means to me. They'll take away my character and drive me on the streets for speaking to gentlemen.
Who's hurting you, silly girl? What do you take me for?
It's all right. He's a gentleman. Look at his boots. She thought you was a copper's nut.
I take me Bible oath, I never said a word about it.
Do I look like a policeman?
And what did you take my words down for? How do I know whether you took me down right? You just show me what you wrote about me.
All right to see. Yeah, that's it. What's it say?
What's that? That ain't proper writing. Can't read that.
I can. Cheer up, Captain, and buy a flower off a poor girl.
Because I called him Captain. I meant no harm, I'm a good girl. Oh, sir, don't let him lay a charge against me for a word like
I
that.
make no card. Well, sir, if you are a detective, you need not begin protecting me against molestation by young women until I ask you. Anybody can see the girl meant no harm.
What business is it of yours anyway, eh?
And listen, he ain't a tech. He's just a blooming busybody, I tell you. Look at his boots.
And how are all your people down at Chelsea?
Who told you my people come from Chelsea?
Never you mind, they did. And how do you come to be up so far east? You were born in Lisson Grove.
What harm is there in my leaving Lisson Grove? It wasn't fit for a pig to live in, and I had to pay him 4 and 6 a week.
Live where you like, but stop that noise.
Come, he can't touch you. You have a right to live where you please.
You take us for dirt under your feet, don't you? Hey, well, catch you taking liberties with a gentleman. Go on, tell him where he comes from, if you want to do your fortune telling.
Cheltenham, Harrow, Cambridge and India.
Quite right.
My word, hear him tell the toff where he comes from.
He told him
Catching you moan if I stay in this draft a minute longer.
Those caught.
Please keep your impertinent remarks to yourself.
Got no right to take away my character. My character's the same to me as any lady.
I don't know if any of you have noticed, but the rain stopped about 2 minutes ago.
Well, so it has. Why didn't you say so before then?
It's quite fine now, Clara. We can walk to a motor bus. Come.
The cab. Tired.
Poor girl. I've enough for her to live without being worried and chivvied.
How do you do it, if I may ask?
Simply phonetics, a science of speech. That's my profession. Also my hobby. Happy is the man who can make a living by his hobby.
I'm a good girl, I am.
I can place any man within 6 miles. I can place him within 2 miles within London, sometimes within 2 streets.
To be ashamed of himself, a manly
Is there a
cow.
living in that?
Oh, yes, quite a fat one. This is an age of upstarts. Men begin life in Kentish Town at £80 a year and end in Park Lane at 100,000. They want to give up Kentish Town, but they give themselves away every time they open their mouths. Now, I can teach them...
Just let a pog go
Woman!
around.
Cease this detestable boo-hooing instantly, or else seek the shelter of some other place of worship.
I've got a right to be if I like, same as you.
A woman who utters such depressing and disgusting sounds has no right to be anywhere, no right to live. Remember that you are a human being with a soul and the divine gift of articulate speech, that your native language is the language of Shakespeare and Milton and the Bible. And don't sit there crooning like a bilious pigeon.
Ow!
What a sound. Ow!
Gad.
You see this creature with her curbstone English? The English that will keep her in the gutter to the end of her days? Well, sir, in 3 months' time, I could pass that girl off as a duchess at an ambassador's garden party. I could even get her a place as a lady's maid or a shop assistant, which requires better English.
What's that you say?
Yes, you squashed cabbage leaf. I could pass you off as the Queen of Sheba. Can you believe that?
Of course I can. I am myself a student of Indian dialect.
Do you know Colonel Pickering, author of Spoken Sanskrit?
I am Colonel Pickering. Who are you?
Henry Higgins, author of Higgins' Universal Alphabet.
I came from India to meet you.
I was going to India to meet you.
Where do you live?
27A, Wimpole Street. Come and see me tomorrow.
Look, I'm in the Carlton. Come there now. Let's have a jaw over some supper.
Right you are.
Do bar flour, kind gentlemen. I'm short for me lodging.
I'm sorry, I really haven't any change.
Liar. You said you could change half a crown.
You ought to be stuffed with nails, you ought. Here, take the old blooming basket for 6.
Reminder.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Got one at last. Hello. Where are the 2 ladies that were here?
Oh, they walked to the bus when the rain stopped.
And left me with a cab on my hands. Damnation.
Never mind, young man. Oh, I'm going home in a taxi. 8pence ain't no object to me, Charlie. Angel Court, Drury Lane, round the corner from Mickle John's oil shop. Let's see how fast you can make her up it.
Well, I'm dashed.
Well, I think that's the whole show.
Well, it's amazing. I haven't taken half of it in, you know.
Did you want to go over any of it again?
No, thank you. Not now. I'm quite done up for this morning. I rather fancied myself because I can pronounce 24 distinct vowel sounds, but your 130 beat me. I can't hear a bit of difference between most of them.
Oh, that comes with practice, you hear? No difference at first. But you keep on listening, and presently you'll find they're all as different as A from B. What's the matter?
A young woman asks to see you, sir.
A young woman? What does she want?
Well, sir, she says you'll be very glad to see her when you know what she's come about. She's quite a common girl, sir, very common indeed. I should have sent her away, only I thought perhaps you wanted her to talk into your machine. I hope I've not done wrong, but really, you see such queer people sometimes that...
Has she got an interesting accent?
Oh, something dreadful, sir, really.
We'll have her up. Show her up, Mrs. Pierce.
It's as you say, sir.
This is rather a bit of luck. I'll show you how I make records. We'll set her talking. I'll take her down first in Bell's visible speech, then in broad rhomic, then we'll get her on the phonograph, and you can turn her on as often as you like with the written transcript before you.
This is the young woman, sir.
Oh, this is the girl I jotted down last night. She's no use. I've got all the records I want of the Listen Grove lingo. I'm not going to waste another cylinder on it. Be off with you. I don't want you.
Don't you be so saucy. You ain't heard what I come for yet. Did you tell him I'll come in a taxi?
Nonsense, girl. What do you think a gentleman like Mr. Higgins cares what you came in?
We are proud. Well, if me money's not good enough, I can go elsewhere.
Good enough for what?
Good enough for you. Now you know, don't you? I'm come to have lessons, I am, and to pay for 'em too. Make no mistake.
Well, what do you expect me to say to you?
Well, if you was a gentleman, you might ask me to sit down, I think.
Pickering, shall we ask this baggage to sit down, or shall we throw it out of the window?
Oh! I won't be called a baggage when I've offered to pay like any lady.
What is it you want, my girl?
I want to be a lady in a flower shop instead of selling at the corner of Tottenham Court Road. And they won't take me unless I can talk more genteel. He said he could teach me. Well, here I am, ready to pay him, not asking any favour. And he treats me as if I was dirt.
How much?
Now you're talking. I thought you'd come off it when you saw a chance of getting back a bit what you chucked me last night. You'd had to drop in, hadn't you?
Sit down.
Oh, if you're going to make a compliment of it...
Sit down!
Sit down, girl. Do as you're told.
Oh!
Won't you sit down?
Oh. Don't mind if I do.
What's your name?
Eliza Doolittle.
And how much do you propose to pay me for the lessons?
Oh, I know what's right. A lady friend of mine gets French lessons for 18p an hour from a real French gentleman. Well, you wouldn't have the face to ask me the same for teaching me my own language as you would for French. So I won't give you more than a shilling. Take it or leave it.
Pickering, if you consider a shilling not as a simple shilling, but as a percentage of this girl's income, it works out as fully equivalent to 60 or 70 guineas from a millionaire.
How so?
Figure it out. A millionaire has about £150 a day. She earns about half a crown.
Who told you I only
She
got...
offers me 2/5 of her day's income for a lesson. 2/5 of a millionaire's income would be somewhere about £60. It's handsome. By George, it's enormous. It is the biggest offer I ever had.
£60? What are you talking about? I never offered you £60.
Hold your tongue.
But I ain't got £60.
Oh, don't cry, you silly girl. Sit down. Nobody's going to touch your money.
Somebody's going to touch you with a broomstick if you don't stop snivelling. Sit down.
Oh, anyone would think you was me father.
If I decide to teach you, I'll be worse than 2 fathers to you. Here,
What's this for?
to wipe your eyes, to wipe any part of your face that feels moist. Remember, that is your handkerchief and that is your sleeve. Do not mistake the one for the other if you wish to become a lady in a shop.
Higgins, I'm interested. What about the ambassador's garden party? I'll say you're the greatest teacher alive if you make that good. I'll bet you all the expenses of the experiment you can't do it, and I'll pay for the lessons.
Oh, you're real good. Thank you, Captain.
It's almost irresistible. She's so deliciously low, so horribly dirty.
Oh, I ain't dirty. I washed my hands and face before I come, I did.
You're certainly not going to turn her head with flattery, Higgins.
Oh, don't say that, sir. There are more ways than one of turning a girl's head, and nobody can do it better than Mr. Higgins, though he may not always mean to. I do hope, sir, you won't encourage him to do anything foolish.
What is life but a series of inspired follies? The difficulty is to find them to do. Never lose a chance. They don't come every day. I shall make a duchess of this draggle-tailed gusser-snipe.
Oh!
In 6 months. 3. If she has a good ear and a quick tongue, I shall take her anywhere and pass her off as anything. We'll start right now, this moment. Take her away and clean her up, Mrs. Pierce. Take off all her clothes and burn them. Ring up Whiteley or somebody for new ones. Wrap her up in brown paper till they come.
You're no gentleman, you're not to talk of such things. I'm a good girl, I am, and I know what the like of you are, I do.
We want none of your Listen Grove prudery here, young woman. You've got to learn to behave like a duchess. Take her away, Mrs. Pierce. If she gives you any trouble, wallop her.
No. I'll call the police, I will.
But I've no place to put her.
Oh, put her in the dustbin.
Oh!
Come, Higgins. Be reasonable.
You must be reasonable, Mr. Higgins. Really, you must. You can't walk over everybody like this.
I walk over everybody? My dear Mrs. Pierce. My dear Pickering. I had not the slightest intention of walking over anybody. All I propose is that we should be kind to this poor girl. We must help her to prepare and fit herself for her new station in life. If I did not express myself clearly, it is because I did not wish to hurt her delicacy or yours.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't take a girl up like that, as if you were picking up a pebble on the beach.
Why not?
Why not? You don't know anything about her. What about her parents? She may be married.
Gah!
There, as a girl very properly says, gone. Married indeed. Don't you know that a woman of that class looks a worn-out drudge of 50 a year after she's married?
Who'd marry me?
Oh, by George, Eliza. The streets will be strewn with the bodies of men shooting themselves for your sake before I've done with you.
Nonsense, sir. You mustn't talk to her like that.
I'm going away. He's off his chump, he is. I don't want no barmies teaching me.
So, this is my return for offering to take you out of the gutter and dress you beautifully and make a lady of you.
Stop, Mr. Higgins. I won't allow it. Go home to your parents, girl, and tell them to take better care of you.
I ain't got no parents. They told me I was big enough to earn my own living and turn me out.
Well, where's your mother?
I ain't got no mother. Her that turned me out was me sick stepmother. But I done without 'em, and I'm a good girl, I am.
Very well, then. What on earth is all the fuss about? The girl doesn't belong to anybody. She's no use to anybody but me. Now, don't make any more fuss, Mrs. Pierce. Take her downstairs.
But what's to become of her? Is she to be paid anything? Oh, do be sensible, sir.
What would she want with money? She'll have her food and her clothes. She'll only drink if you give her money.
Oh, you're a brute. It's a lie. Nobody ever saw the sign of liquor on me.
Does it occur to you, Higgins, that the girl has some feelings?
Oh, no. I don't think so. Not any feelings we need bother about. Have you, Eliza?
I've got my feelings, same as anyone else.
You see the difficulty?
Eh? What difficulty?
To get her to talk grammar, the mere pronunciation is easy enough.
I don't want to talk grammar. I want to talk like a lady.
Will you please keep to the point, Mr. Higgins? I want to know on what terms the girl is to be here. Is she to be given any wages? And what's to become of her when you've finished your teaching? You must look ahead a little.
What is to become of her if I leave her in the gutter? Tell me that, Mrs. Pierce.
That's her own business, not yours, Mr.
Very
Higgins.
well, then. When I've finished with her, we can throw her back into the gutter, and then it will be all her own business again, so that's all right.
Here, I've had enough of this. I'm going. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, you ought.
Have some chocolates, Eliza.
How do I know what might be in them? I've heard of girls being drugged by the like of you.
A pledge of good faith, Eliza. There we are. I eat one half, and you
But
eat the other. You shall have barrels of them, boxes of them every day. You shall live on them, eh?
I wouldn't invest it, but I'm too lazy to take it out of my mouth.
Listen, Eliza, I think you said you came in a taxi.
Well, what if I did? I've as good a right to take a taxi as anyone else.
Of course you have. And in future, you shall have as many taxis as you want. You shall go up and down and round the town in a taxi every day. Think of that, Eliza.
Mr. Higgins, you're tempting the girl. It's not right. She should think of the future.
At her age? Nonsense. Time enough to think of the future when she has no future to think of. No, Eliza. Think of chocolates and taxis and gold and diamonds.
No, I don't want no gold, no diamonds. I'm a good girl, I am.
Excuse me, Higgins, but I really must interfere. Mrs. Pierce is quite right. If this girl puts herself in your hands for 6 months for an experiment in teaching, she must understand thoroughly what she's doing.
How can she? She's incapable of understanding anything. Besides, do any of us understand what we're doing? If we did, would we ever do it?
Very clever, Higgins, but not sound sense. Miss Doolittle.
Oh.
There. That's all you'll get out of Eliza. Ow! It's no use explaining. As a military man, you ought to know that. Give her her orders. That's what she wants. Eliza, you are to live here for the next 6 months, learning how to speak beautifully like a lady in a florist's shop. If you are good and do whatever you're told, you shall sleep in a proper bedroom and have lots to eat and money to buy chocolates and take rides in taxis. If you are naughty and idle, you would sleep in the back kitchen among the black beetles and be walloped by Mrs. Pierce with a broomstick. At the end of 6 months, you shall go to Buckingham Palace in a carriage, beautifully dressed. If the king finds out you're not a lady, you will be taken by the police to the Tower of London, where your head will be cut off as a warning to other presumptuous flower girls. If you're not found out, you shall be given a present of 7 and 6pence to start life with as a lady in a shop. If you refuse this offer, you will be a most ungrateful, wicked girl, and the angels will weep for you. Now, satisfied, Pickering? Can I put it more plainly and fairly than that, Mrs. Pierce?
I think you'd better let me speak to the girl properly in private. Come with me, Eliza.
Thank you, Mrs. Pierce. Bundle her off to the bathroom.
You're a great bully, you are. I won't stay here if I don't like. I don't let nobody wallop me. I never asked to go to Buckingham Palace, I didn't. I was never in trouble with the police, not me. I'm a good girl, I am.
Don't answer back, girl. You don't understand the gentleman. Come with me.
Well, what I say is right. I won't go near the king, not if I'm going to have my head cut off. If I'd have known what I was letting myself in for, I wouldn't have come here. I'd never offered to say a word to him, and I don't know nothing, and I don't care, and I won't.
Excuse the straight question, Higgins, but are you a man of good character where women are concerned?
Have you ever met a man of good character where women are concerned?
Yes, very frequently.
Oh, well, I haven't. I find that the moment I let a woman make friends with me, she becomes jealous, exacting, suspicious, and a damn nuisance. I find that the moment I let myself make friends with a woman, I become selfish and tyrannical. Women upset everything. When you let them into your life, you find that the woman is driving at one thing and you're driving at another.
I become selfish and tyrannical.
So here I am, a confirmed old bachelor and likely to remain so.
Oh, come, Higgins, you know what I mean. I hope it's understood that no advantage is to be taken of the girl's position.
What? That thing? Sacred, I assure you. You see, she'll be a pupil, and teaching would be impossible unless pupils were sacred.
If you please, sir, the trouble's beginning already. There's a dustman downstairs. Alfred Doolittle wants to see you. He says you have his daughter here.
Oh, I said.
Send the blackguard up. Oh, and don't burn that hat, Mrs. Pierce. I'll keep that as a curiosity.
Oh, well, handle this carefully, if you please, sir. I had to promise her not to burn it, but I'd better put it in the oven for a while.
Thank you, Mrs. Pierce.
Mr. Higgins, will you please be very particular what you say before the girl?
What the devil do you mean?
That's what I mean, sir. You swear a great deal too much. And there's one certain word I must ask you not to use. The girl's just used it herself because the bath was too hot. It begins with the same letter as bath.
I cannot charge myself with ever having uttered it, Mrs. Pierce.
Only this morning, sir, you applied it to your boots, to the butter, and to the brown bread.
Mere alliteration, Mrs. Pierce. Natural to a poet.
Well, whatever you choose to call it, sir, I beg you not to let the girl hear you repeat it.
Certainly, Mrs. Pierce. Is that all?
No, sir. Might she use some of those Japanese dresses you brought back from abroad? I really can't put her back into old things.
Very well, Mrs. Pierce. Anything you like. And now, perhaps, Mr. Doolittle.
Very good, sir.
I'm afraid we're going to have some trouble with this fella.
Oh, no, I think not. If there is any trouble, he shall have it with me, not I with him. And we're sure to get something interesting out of him.
About the girl?
No, I mean his dialect.
Oh.
Doolittle, sir.
Professor Higgins.
Here. Good morning. Sit down.
Morning, Governor. I come about a very serious matter, Governor.
Brought up in Hounslow, mother Welsh, I should think. What do you want, Doolittle?
I want my daughter, that's what I want, see?
Of course you do. You're her father, aren't you? You don't suppose anybody else wants her, do you? I'm glad to see you have some spark of family feeling left. She's upstairs. Take her away at once.
Huh?
Take her away. Do you suppose I'm going to keep your daughter for you?
No, look here, Governor, is this reasonable? Is it fair to take advantage of a man like this? The girl belongs to me. You've got her. Where do I come in?
Your daughter had the audacity to come to my home and ask me to teach her how to speak properly so that she could get a place in a flower shop. This gentleman and my housekeeper have been here all the time. How dare you attempt to blackmail me? You sent her here on purpose.
No, Governor.
This is a plant, a plot to extort money by threats. I shall telephone for the police.
Have I asked for a brass farthing? I'll leave it to this gentleman here. Have I said a word about money?
What else did you come here for?
Well, what would a man come for? Be human, Governor.
Alfred, did you put her up to it?
So help me, Governor, I never did. I take my Bible oath. I ain't seen the girl these 2 months past.
And how did you know she was here?
I'll tell you, Governor, if you'll only let me get a word in, I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you.
Pickering. This fellow has a certain natural gift of rhetoric. Observe the rhythm of his native wood notes wild. I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you. Sentimental rhetoric, that's a Welsh strain in him. It also accounts for his mendacity and dishonesty.
Oh, please, Higgins, I'm West Country myself. How did you know she was here if you didn't send her?
Well, it's like this, Governor. The girl took the boy in a taxi to give him a jaunt. Son of her landlady, he is. He hung about on the chance she'd give him another ride home. Well, she sent him back for her luggage when she heard that you was willing to let her stay here. I met the boy at the Crown and corner of Long Acre and Endell Street.
Public house, yeah.
Poor man's club, Governor. Why shouldn't I?
Do let him get on with his story, Higgins.
He told me what was up. Now I ask you, what was my feelings and my duty as a father? So I said to the boy, I said, you bring the luggage to me, I said, and I brought it. Just to oblige you like and make myself agreeable, that's all.
How much luggage?
Oh, there was a musical instrument, a few pictures, a trifle of jewellery and a birdcage. She said she didn't want no clothes, nah. What was I to think of that, I asked, as a parent? What was I to think?
So you came here to rescue her from worse than death, eh?
Just so, Governor? That's right.
Why did you bring her luggage if you intended to take her away?
Have I said a word about taking her away? Have I now?
You're going to take her away double quick.
Don't say that, Governor. I'm not the man to stand in my girl's light. There's a career opening here, as you might say.
Mrs. Pierce, this is Eliza's father. He has come for his daughter. Give her to him.
No, there's a misunderstanding. Listen here.
You can't take her away, Mr. Higgins. How can he? You told me to burn her clothes.
That's right. I can't carry her through the street like a blooming monkey now, can I? I'll put it to you.
You have put it to me that you want your daughter. Take your daughter. If she has no clothes, go out and buy her some.
Where's the clothes what she come in? Did I burn them? Or did your missus here?
I am the housekeeper, if you please. I've sent for some clothes for your girl, and when they come, you can take her away. You can wait in the kitchen. This way, please.
Listen, Governor. You and me is men of the world, ain't we?
Oh, men of the world, are we? You better go, Mrs. Pierce.
I think so, indeed, sir.
The floor is yours, Mr. Doolittle.
I thank you, Governor. Well, the truth is, Governor, I've taken a sort of fancy to you. And if you want the girl, I'm not so set on having her back home again, but what I might be open to an arrangement. Now, regarded in the light of a young woman, she's a fine, handsome girl. As a daughter, she's not worth her keep. So I tell you straight, I just want my rights as a father, and you are the last person alive to expect me to let her go for nothing. What is a £5 note to you, Governor? And what is Eliza to me?
I think you ought to know, Doolittle, that Mr. Higgins' intentions are entirely honourable.
Of course they are. If I thought they wasn't, I'd ask 50.
You mean to say you'd sell your daughter for £50?
Not in a general way, I wouldn't, but to oblige a gentleman like you, I would do a good deal, I do assure you.
Have you no morals, man?
Can't afford them, Governor, and neither could you if you was as poor as me. I mean, not that I mean any harm, you know, but I mean if Eliza's going to get a bit out of this, why not me too?
I don't know what to say, Pickering. There can be no question that as a matter of morals, it would be a positive crime to give this chap a farthing. Yet I do feel a sort of rough justice in his claim.
That's it, Governor. That's what I say. A father's art, as it were.
I know the feeling, but really it hardly seems right.
Now, Don't say that, Governor. Don't look at it that way. I ask you, governors both, what am I? One of the undeserving poor. That's what I am. And think what that means to a man? It means he's up against middle-class morality all the time. If there's anything going, and I put in for some of it, it's always the same story. You're undeserving, so you can't have it. And yet my needs is as great as the most deserving widow whatever got money out of 6 charities in 1 week for the death of the same husband. I don't need less than a deserving man, I need more. I don't eat less hearty than him, and I drink a lot more. I want amusement, because I'm a thinking man. I want cheerfulness, a song and a band when I feel low. Well, they charge me the same for everything as they do the deserving. What is middle-class morality? Just an excuse never to give me anything. Therefore, I ask you, as 2 gentlemen, not to play that game with me. I'm playing straight with you. I'm not pretending to be deserving. I'm undeserving. And I mean to go on being undeserving. Will you take advantage of a man's nature to do him out of the price of a daughter, what he's brought up, fed and clothed, from the sweat of his brow, till she's grown big enough to be interesting to you 2 gentlemen? Is £5 unreasonable? I'll put it to you. I'll leave it to you.
I suppose we must give him a £5. He'll make a bad use of it, I'm afraid.
So help me, Governor, I will not. Just 1 good spree for myself and my missus, bringing pleasure to ourselves, employment to others, and satisfaction to you, knowing it's not been thrown away. You could not spend it better?
This is irresistible. Let's give him 10.
No. She wouldn't have the art to spend 10, and perhaps I shouldn't either. £10 is a lot of money. Makes a man feel prudent like, and then goodbye happiness. Just give me what I asked for, not a penny more, not a penny less.
Why don't you marry that missus of yours? I rather draw the line at encouraging that sort of immorality.
Tell her so, Governor. I'm willing. Tell her so. It's me that suffers by it. I'm a slave to that woman just because I'm not her lawful husband, and she knows it too. You catch her marrying me. You take my advice, Governor. Marry Eliza while she's still young and don't know no better. Because if you don't, you'll be sorry for it after. If you do, she'll be sorry for it after. And better her than you, because you're a man and she's only a woman and don't know how to be happy anyhow.
Pickering, if we listen to this man for 1 more minute, we shall have no convictions left. £5, I think you said.
Thank you kindly, Governor.
You sure you won't take 10?
Not now, Governor. Another time.
Here you are.
Thank you, Governor. Good morning. Oh, beg pardon, miss.
Go on, don't you know your own daughter?
Blimey. Eliza.
This? By Jove!
Don't I look silly?
Silly?
Now, Mr. Higgins, please don't say anything to make the girl conceited about herself.
Yes, Mrs. Pierce, quite right. Yes, damn silly.
Please,
I mean, extremely silly.
I should look all right with me hat on.
A new fashion, by George, and it ought to look horrible.
Well, I never thought she'd clean up as good looking as that, Governor. She's a credit to me, ain't she?
I tell you, it's easy to clean up here. Hot and cold water there is, on tap, just as much as you like. And woolly towels there is, and a towel all so hot it burns your fingers. Soft brushes to scrub yourself, and a wooden bowl of soap smelling like primroses. Now I know why ladies is so clean. Washing's a treat for 'em. Wish they could see what it is for the like of me.
Glad the bathroom met with your approval.
It didn't. Not all of it. Didn't know which way to look. Hung a towel over it, I did.
Over what?
over the looking glass, sir.
I'm a good girl, I am.
Eliza, if you say again that you are a good girl, your father shall take you home.
Not him. You don't know my father. All he come here for was to touch you for some money to get drunk on.
What else would I want money for? To put in a plate in church, I suppose. Don't you give me none of your lip. And don't you let me hear you give this gentleman any either, because otherwise you'll hear from me about it, see?
Have you any further advice to give your daughter before you go, Doolittle?
No, Governor. But if you want to improve Eliza's mind, Governor, you do it yourself. With a strap. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, ma'am.
He's a disgrace to me, he is. Lets him dust instead of working at his trade.
What is his trade, Eliza?
Taking money out of other people's pockets and into his own. His proper trade's a navvy, and he works at it sometimes too, for exercise, and earns good money at it. Ain't you going to call me Miss Doolittle anymore?
I beg your pardon, Miss Doolittle. A slip of the tongue.
Oh, I don't mind, only it sounded so genteel. Here, Mrs. Pierce says you're going to give me something to wear in bed at night different to what I wear in the daytime. But it do seem a waste of money when you could get something to show. Besides, never did fancy changing into cold things on a winter night.
Now, Eliza, the new things have come for you to try on.
Ow!
Don't rush about like that, girl.
Pickering, we have taken on a stiff job.
Higgins, we have.
Hello, Mother.
Henry, what are you doing here? It's my at-home day. You promised not to come.
I know.
You offend all my friends. They stop coming whenever they meet you. Go home. At once.
I came on purpose. I have a job for you. A phonetic job.
It's no use, dear. I'm sorry. I can't get round your vowels.
Your part of it isn't phonetic. I picked up a girl.
Does that mean some girl picked you up?
Not at all. I don't mean a love affair.
Oh, what a pity.
Why?
Well, you never fall in love with anyone under 45. When will you discover there are some rather nice-looking young women about?
Oh, I can't be bothered with young women. Young women are such idiots. My idea of a lovable woman is someone who is like you as possible.
Do you know what you would do if you really loved me, Henry?
Marry, I suppose.
No. Stop fidgeting. And take your hands out of your pockets. That's a good boy. Now, tell me about this girl.
She's coming to see you.
I don't remember asking her.
You didn't. I asked her. If you'd known her, you wouldn't have asked her.
Oh, indeed. Why not?
Well, it's like this. She's a common flower girl. I picked her off the curbstone.
And invited her to my at-home.
Oh, she'll be all right. I've taught her how to speak properly, and she has strict instructions as to her behavior. She's to keep to two subjects, the weather and everybody's health. That'll be safe.
Safe? To talk about our health? About our insides? Perhaps about our outsides? Oh, really, how can you be so silly, Henry?
Well, she must talk about something. Oh, she'll be all right, don't you fuss. Pickering's in it with me. I've a sort of bet on I'll pass her off as a duchess in 6 months. I started on her some months ago. She's getting on like a house on fire. She has a quick ear, and she's been easier to teach than my middle-class pupils because she's had to learn a complete new language. She talks English almost as you talk French.
Oh, well, that is satisfactory at all events.
Well, it is and it isn't.
What does that mean?
Well, I've got a pronunciation all right, but you have to consider not only how a girl pronounces, but what she pronounces. That's...
Mrs. and Miss Eynsford Hill.
How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? My son, Henry.
Your celebrated son? I've so longed to meet you, Professor Higgins.
Delighted.
How do you do?
I've met you somewhere before. I haven't a ghost of a notion where, but I know your voice. Oh, it doesn't matter. You'd better sit down.
I'm sorry to say my celebrated son has no manners. You mustn't mind him.
I do.
Not at all.
Oh, have I been rude? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be.
Colonel Pickering.
How do you do, Mrs. Higgins?
So glad you've come. Do you know Mrs. Eynsford Hill? Miss Eynsford Hill.
Has Henry told you what we've come for?
We were interrupted, damn it.
Oh, Henry, really?
Are we in the way?
No, no. You couldn't have come more fortunately. We want you to meet a friend of ours.
Yes, by George. We want 2 or 3 people. You'll do as well as anybody.
Mr. Eynsford Hill.
Oh, God of heaven, another of them.
How do you do?
Very good of you to come. Colonel Pickering.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I don't think you know my son, Professor Higgins.
How do you do?
Now, take my oath, I've met you somewhere before. Where was it?
I don't think so.
It don't matter anyhow. Sit down. Well, here we are, anyhow. What the devil are we going to talk about until Eliza comes?
Henry, you are the life and soul of the Royal Society's soirees, but really you're rather trying on more commonplace occasions.
Am I? I'm very sorry. I suppose I am, you know.
I sympathise. I haven't any small talk. People would only be frank and say what they really think.
Oh, Lord forbid.
But why?
Well, what they think they ought to think is bad enough, Lord knows, but what they really think would break up the whole show. Do you think it would be really agreeable if I was to come out now with what I really think?
Is it so very cynical?
Cynical? Who the dickens said it was cynical? I mean, it wouldn't be decent.
Miss Doolittle.
Here she is, Mother.
How do you do, Mrs. Higgins? Mr. Higgins told me I might come.
Quite right. I'm very glad indeed to see you.
How do you do, Miss Doolittle?
Colonel Pickering, is it not?
I feel sure we've met before, Miss Doolittle. I remember your eyes.
How do you do?
My daughter, Clara.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I've certainly had the pleasure.
My son, Freddie.
How do you do?
Yes, by George, it all comes back to me. Covent Garden, what a day.
Henry, please. Don't sit on my writing table, you'll break it.
Sorry.
Will it rain, do you think?
The shallow depression in the west of these islands is likely to move slowly in an easterly direction. There are no indications of any great change in the barometrical situation.
How awfully funny.
What is wrong with that, young man? I bet I got it right.
Kidding.
I'm sure I hope it won't turn cold. There's so much influenza about. It runs right through our whole family, regularly, every spring.
My aunt died of influenza, so they said. But it's my belief they done the old woman in.
Done her in?
Yes, Lord love you. Why should she die of influenza? She come through diphtheria right enough the year before. I saw her with my own eyes. Fairly blue with it she was. But my father, he kept ladling gin down her throat, till she came to so sudden, she bit the bowl off the spoon.
Dear me.
What call would a woman with that strength in her have to die of influenza? What become of her new straw hat that should have come to me? Somebody pinched it, and what I say is them as pinched it done her in.
What does doing her in mean?
Oh, that's the new small talk. To do a person in means to kill them.
You surely don't believe your aunt was killed?
Do I not? Them she lived with would have killed her for her hat pin, let alone her hat.
But it can't have been right for your father to pour spirits down her throat like that. It might have killed her.
Not her. Gin was mother's milk to her. Besides, he'd poured so much down his own throat, he knew the good of it.
Do you mean that he drank?
Drank? My word. Something chronic.
How dreadful for you.
Not a bit. It never did him no harm, what I could see. But then he did not keep it up regular. On the burst, as you might say, from time to time, and always more agreeable when he had a drop in. When he was out of work, my mother used to give him fourpence and tell him to go out and not to come back until he'd drunk himself cheerful and loving like. There's lots of women has to make their husbands drunk to make them fit to live with. You see, it's like this. If a man has a bit of a conscience, it always takes him when he's sober, and then it makes him low-spirited. A drop of booze just takes that off and makes him happy. Here, what are you sniggering at?
The new small talk, you do it so awfully well.
If I was doing it proper, what was you laughing at? Have I said anything I oughtn't?
No, not at all, Miss Doolittle.
Well, that's a mercy anyhow. What I always say is that... Well, I must go. So pleased to have met you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Colonel Pickering.
Goodbye, Miss Doolittle.
Goodbye, all.
Are you walking across the park, Miss Doolittle? If so...
Walk? Not bloody likely. I am going in a taxi.
Well, I really can't get used to the new ways.
Oh, it's all right, Mamma. Quite right. People think we never go anywhere or do anything if you're so old-fashioned.
I dare say I am very old-fashioned, but I do hope you won't begin using that expression, Clara.
Oh, nobody means anything by it, and it's so quaint. And it gives such a smart emphasis to things that are not in themselves very witty. Oh, I find the new small talk delightful and quite innocent.
Well, after that, I think it's time for us to go.
Oh, yes. Yes, we've 3 at-homes to go to still. Goodbye, Mrs. Higgins. Goodbye, Colonel Pickering. Goodbye, Professor Higgins.
Goodbye. Be sure to try the small talk on at the 3 at Homes. Pitch it in strong.
Oh, I will. Goodbye. Such nonsense, all this Victorian prudery.
Such damned nonsense.
Such bloody nonsense.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Would you like to meet Miss Doolittle again?
Yes, I should. Most awfully.
Well, you know my days.
Yes. Thanks, awfully.
Goodbye, Professor Higgins.
Goodbye, goodbye.
It's no use. I shall never be able to bring myself to use that word.
Don't. It's not compulsory, you know. You can get along quite well without it.
Only Clara is so down on me if I'm not absolutely reeking with the latest slang. Goodbye. You mustn't mind Clara. We're so poor, and she gets so few parties, poor child. But the boy's nice, don't you think?
Well, is Eliza presentable?
You silly boy. Of course she's not presentable. Oh, she's a triumph of your art and of her dressmakers, but if you suppose for one moment she doesn't give herself away with every sentence she utters, you must be perfectly cracked about her.
But couldn't something be done? I mean, something to eliminate the sanguinary element from her conversation?
Not as long as she's in Henry's hands.
Do you mean that my language is improper?
No, dear, it's quite proper. Say, on a canal barge. But it would not be proper for her at a garden party.
Well, if you say so. I suppose I don't always speak like a bishop.
Colonel Pickering, will you tell me what is the exact state of things in Wimpole Street?
Well, I have moved in there with Henry. We work together at my Indian dialects, and we
Quite
think
so. But where does this girl live?
With us, of course. Where should she live?
But on what terms? Is she a servant? If not, what is she?
I think I know what you mean, Mrs. Higgins.
Well, dash me if I do. I've had to work at that girl every day for months to get her to her present pitch. Besides, she's useful. She knows where my things are, remembers my appointments and so forth.
How does your housekeeper get on with her?
Mrs. Pierce? Oh, she's jolly glad to have so much taken off her hands. She's got some silly bee in her bonnet about Eliza. She keeps saying, "You don't think, sir," doesn't she, Pick?
Yes, that's the formula. You don't think so. That's the end of every conversation about Eliza.
As if I ever stop thinking about the girl and her confounded vowels and consonants. I'm worn out thinking about her. And watching her lips and her teeth and her tongue. Not to mention her soul, which is the quaintest of the lot.
You certainly are a pretty pair of babies, playing with your live doll.
Playing? This is the hardest job I ever tackled, Mother. Make no mistake about that. But you have no idea how frightfully interesting it is to take a human being and change her into a quite different human being by creating a new speech for her. It's filling up the deepest gulf that separates class from class and soul from soul.
It's enormously interesting. I assure you, my dear Mrs. Higgins, we take Eliza very seriously. Every week, every day almost, there's some new change. We keep a record of each stage, dozens of gramophone discs and photographs.
It is the most absorbing experiment I ever tackled. She regularly fills up our lives, doesn't she, Pick?
We're always talking Eliza.
Teaching Eliza.
Testing Eliza.
What?
Inventing new Elizas.
I assure you, my dear Mrs. Higgins, that girl is a genius. She can play the piano
She
quite
has the most
beautifully.
extraordinary quickness.
We've taken her to classical concerts and to music halls, and it's all the same.
Sort of sound that a human
She
being
plays
can make.
everything
Continental
she
dialects,
hears
African
right through
dialects,
when she comes home, whether it's
the sort of
Beethoven
stuff
and
it took
Bach
me years to get home.
Jahar
And she picks
or
them up
Lionel
like a
Munkus.
shot,
So 6
right
months
away,
ago,
as
she
if
never
she had been at it all her life.
Oh, the piano.
Shush!
I beg your pardon.
Colonel Pickering, don't you realize that when Eliza walked into Wimpole Street, something walked in with her?
Her father did, but Henry soon got rid of him.
It would have been more to the point if her mother had. But as her mother didn't, something else did.
But what?
A problem.
Oh, I see. The problem of how to pass her off as a lady.
I'll soon solve that problem. I've half solved it already.
No, you two infinitely stupid male creatures. The problem of what is to be done with her afterwards.
Well, I don't see anything in that. She can go her own way with all the advantages I've given her.
The advantages of that poor woman who was here just now. The manners and habits that disqualify a fine lady from earning her own living without giving her a fine lady's income. Is that what you mean?
There are lots of openings, don't you worry.
Anyway, no good bothering now. The thing's done. Goodbye, Mother.
We'll do what's right. Goodbye, Mrs. Higgins.
Let's take her to the Shakespeare exhibition at Earl's Court.
Yes, her remarks will be delicious.
She'll mimic all the people for us when we get home.
Oh, man.
Out again tonight.
Right. Can Mrs. Pierce go to bed? We don't want any more, do we?
Lord, no. Oh, Lord. What an evening. What a crew. What a silly tomfoolery.
Yes, it's been a long day. The garden party, a dinner party, and the opera. Rather too much of a good thing. Still, you won your bet, Higgins. Eliza did the trick and something to spare, eh?
I wonder where the devil my slippers are.
Were you nervous at the garden party? I was. Eliza didn't seem a bit nervous.
Oh, she wasn't nervous. I knew she'd be all right. No, it's the strain of putting the job through all these weeks has told on me. You know, if I hadn't backed myself to do it, I should have chucked the whole thing up 2 months ago. Oh, they're there, are they?
Oh, come, it was frightfully exciting. My heart began beating like anything.
Yes, for the first 3 minutes. But when I saw we were going to win hands down, I felt like a bear in a cage hanging about doing nothing. I tell you, Pickering, never again for me. No more artificial duchesses. The whole thing has been simple purgatory. Thank God it's over.
I was a bit frightened once or twice because Eliza did it so well. You see, lots of the rural people can't do it at all.
Yes, that's what drives me mad. The silly people don't know their own silly business. However, it's over and done with. And now, at last, I can go to bed without dreading tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'll turn in too. So, it was a great occasion. A triumph for you. Good night.
Good night. Put out the lights, Eliza. Tell Mrs. Pierce not to make coffee for me in the morning. I'll take tea. The devil did I do with my slippers?
There are your slippers, and there, take your slippers, and may you never have a day's luck with them.
What on earth? What's the matter? Anything wrong?
Nothing wrong with you. I've won your bet for you, haven't I? That's enough for you. I don't matter, I suppose.
You won my bet. You! Presumptuous insect! I won it! Now, what did you throw those slippers at me for?
Because I wanted to smash your face. I'd like to kill you, you selfish brute. Why didn't you leave me where you picked me out of, in the gutter? You thank God it's all over and that now you can throw me back again there, do you?
The creature is nervous after all. That would you claws in, you cat! How dare you show your temper to me? Sit down and be quiet.
What's to become of me? What's to become of me?
How the devil do I know what's to become of you? What does it matter what becomes of you?
You don't care. I know you don't care. You wouldn't care if I was dead. I'm nothing to you, not as much as them slippers.
Those slippers!
Those slippers. I didn't think it made any difference now.
Why have you begun going on like this? May I ask whether you complain of your treatment here?
No.
Has anybody behaved badly towards you? Colonel Pickering, Mrs. Pierce, any of the servants?
No.
I presume you don't pretend that I have treated you badly.
No.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Perhaps you're tired after the strain of the day. Would you like a glass of champagne?
No, thank you.
Oh. This has been coming on you for some days now. I suppose it was natural for you to be anxious about the garden party. But it's all over now. There's nothing more to worry about.
No, nothing more for you to worry about. Oh. Oh, God, I wish I was dead.
Why? In heaven's name, why? Oh, listen to me, Eliza. All this irritation is purely subjective.
I don't understand. I'm too ignorant.
It's only imagination. Low spirits and nothing else. Nothing's wrong. Nobody's hurting you. Now, you go to bed like a good girl and sleep it off. Have a little cry and say your prayers. That'll make you comfortable.
I heard your prayers. Thank God it's all over.
Well, don't you thank God it's all over. Now you're free and can do what you want.
What am I fit for? What have you left me fit for? Where am I to go? What am I to do? What's to become of me?
Oh, that's what's worrying you, is it? I shouldn't bother about it if I were you. I should imagine you won't have much difficulty in settling yourself somewhere or other. No, I hadn't quite realized you were going away. You might marry, you know. You see, Eliza, all men are not confirmed old bachelors like me and the Colonel. Most men are the marrying sort, poor devils. And you're not bad looking. You're quite a pleasure to look at sometimes. Oh, not now, of course, because you've been crying and looking as ugly as the very devil. But when you're yourself and quite all right, you're what I should call attractive. Oh, that is to people in the marrying line, you understand. Now, go to bed. Have a good night's rest, and then get up and look at yourself in the glass, and you won't feel so cheap. I dare say my mother could find some chap or other who'd do very well.
We were above that at the corner of Tottenham Court Road.
What do you mean?
I sold flowers. I didn't sell myself. Now you've made a lady of me, I'm not fit to sell anything else.
Oh, tosh, Eliza! Don't insult human relations by dragging all this cant about buying and selling into it. You needn't marry the fellow if you don't like him.
What else am I to do?
Oh, lots of things. What about your old idea of a florist's shop? I dare say Pickering could set you up in one. He has lots of money. You'll have to pay for all those togs you've been wearing today. And that, with the hire of the jewelry, will make a big hole in £200. Why, 6 months ago, you could have thought it the millennium to have a flower shop of your own. Oh, calm. You'll be all right. I must go to bed. I'm devilish sleepy. By the way, I came down for something. I forget what it was.
Your slippers.
Oh, yes. You shied them at me.
Before you go, sir.
Hey?
Do my clothes belong to me or to Colonel Pickering?
What the devil use would they be to Pickering?
He might want them for the next girl you pick up to experiment on.
Is that the way you feel towards us?
I don't want to hear anything more about that. All I want to know is whether anything belongs to me. My own clothes were burnt.
What does it matter? I mean, why need you start bothering about this in the middle of the night?
I want to know what I may take away with me. I don't want to be accused of stealing.
Stealing? You shouldn't have said that, Eliza. That shows a want of feeling.
I'm sorry. I'm only a common, ignorant girl, and in my station I have to be careful. There can't be any feelings between the like of you and the like of me. Please, will you tell me what belongs to me and what doesn't?
You may take the whole damned houseful if you like. Except the jewels, they're hired. Will that satisfy you?
Stop, please. Will you please take these to your room and keep them safe? I don't want to run the risk of their being missing.
Hand them over. If these belong to me, instead of to the jeweler, I would ram them down your ungrateful throat.
This ring isn't the jeweller's. It's the one you bought me in Brighton. I don't want it now. Don't you hit me.
Hit you? You infamous creature! How dare you accuse me of such a thing? It is you who have hit me, wounded me to the heart.
I'm glad. I've got a little of my own back anyhow.
You have caused me to lose my temper. A thing that has hardly ever happened to me before. I prefer not to say any more tonight. I'm going to bed.
You'd better leave a note for Mrs. Pierce about the coffee, for she won't be told by me.
Damn Mrs. Pierce. And damn the coffee. And damn you. And damn my own folly in having lavished my hard-earned knowledge and the treasure of my regard and intimacy on a heartless gutter snipe.
Mr. Henry, ma'am, is downstairs with Colonel Pickering.
Show them up, then.
They're telephoning the police, ma'am.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Go upstairs and tell Miss Doolittle that Mr. Henry and the Colonel are here, and ask her not to come down until I send for her.
Yes, ma'am.
Look here, Mother, here's a confounded thing.
Yes, dear, good morning. What is it?
Eliza's bolted.
Oh, you must have frightened her.
Frightened her? Nonsense. She was left last night, as usual, to put out the lights and all that, and instead of going to bed, she changed her clothes and went right off. What am I to do?
Do without her, I'm afraid, Henry. The girl has a perfect right to leave if she chooses.
But I can't find anything. I don't know what my appointments are.
We can't let her go like this, you know, Mrs. Higgins. What are we to do?
You have no more sense, either of you, than two children.
Mr. Henry, a gentleman to see you, very particular. He's been sent from Wimpole Street.
Oh, I can't see anybody now. Who is it?
A Mr. Doolittle, sir.
Doolittle? You mean the dustman?
Dustman? No, sir, a gentleman.
See here. See this? You've done this.
Done what, man?
Yes, I tell you. Look at it. Look at this hat. Look at this coat.
Good morning, Mr. Doolittle. Won't you sit down?
Asking your pardon, ma'am. Thank you. I'm that full of what's happened to me, I can't think of anything else.
Have you found Eliza?
Have you lost her?
Yes.
You have all the luck you have. I ain't found her. But you'll find me quick enough after what you done for me, Henry Higgins.
But what has my son done to you, Mr. Doolittle?
Ruined me. Destroyed my happiness. Tied me up and delivered me into the hands of middle-class morality.
You're raving. You're drunk. You're mad. I gave you £5. After that, I had 2 conversations with you at £0.50 an hour. I've never seen you since.
Drunk, am I? Mad, am I? Well, tell me this. Did you or did you not write to an old blighter in America what was given $5 million that found moral reform societies all over the world for what he wanted you to invent a universal language for?
What? Ezra D. Wannafeller? He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. And I'm done for. Now, did you or did you not write him a letter and say that the most original moralist at present in England, to the best of your knowledge, was Alfred Doolittle, a common dustman?
Oh, after your first visit, I remember making some silly joke of the kind, yes.
You may well call it a silly joke. He put the lid on it for me right enough. It just gave him the chance he wanted to show that the Americans wasn't like us and that they recognise and respect merit in every class of life, no matter how humble. Them words is in his blooming will, in which Henry Higgins, thanks to your silly joking, he leaves me a share of his pre-digested cheese trust worth $3,000 a year. on conditions that I lecture for his Wanderfeller Moral Reform World League as often as they ask me, up to 6 times a year.
The devil he does. What a lark.
A safe thing for you, Doolittle. They won't ask you twice.
It ain't the lecturing I mind. I'll lecture them till I'm blue in the face or will and not turn hair. It's making a gentleman of me. That's what I object to. Who asked him to make me a gentleman? I was happy. I was free. I touched pretty nigh everyone for money when I wanted it. Same as I touched you, Henry Higgins. Now I'm warranted, tied, neck and heels. And everyone's touching me for money. I live for other people now, not for myself. That's middle-class morality. And you'll be the next one to touch me, Henry Higgins, and I'll have to learn to speak middle-class language from you instead of speaking proper English. That's where you'll come in. And I dare say that's what you've done it for.
But, my dear Mr. Doolittle, no one can force you to accept this bequest. You can repudiate it. Isn't that so, Colonel Pickering?
I believe so.
That's the tragedy of it, ma'am. It's easy to say chuck it, and I ain't the nerve. Which of us has? Intimidated. We're all intimidated, ma'am. What is there for me if I chuck it but the workhouse in my old age? And I haven't the nerve for the workhouse. Intimidated. That's what I am. Broke. Bought up. Happier men than me will call for my dust and touch me for their tip. And I'll look on helpless and envy them. That's what your son's brought me to.
Well, I'm very glad you're not going to do anything foolish, Mr. Doolittle. For this solves the problem of Eliza's future. You can provide for her now.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm expected to provide for everybody now. On $3,000 a year.
Nonsense. He can't provide for her. He shan't provide for her. She doesn't belong to him. I paid him £5 for her. Doolittle, either you're an honest man or a rogue.
A little of both, Henry, like the rest of us. A little of both.
Well, you took that money for the girl, and you have no right to take her as well.
Don't be absurd, Henry. If you want to know where Eliza is, she's upstairs.
Upstairs? Well, I shall jolly soon fetch her downstairs.
Be quiet, dear, and sit down. Sit down and listen to me.
Very well. I think you might have told us this half an hour ago.
Eliza came to me this morning. She told me of the brutal way you two had treated her.
What? My dear Mrs. Higgins, we didn't treat her brutally. We hardly said a word to her, and we parted on particularly good terms. Higgins, did you bully her after I went to bed?
Oh, it's just the other way about. She threw my slippers in my face. She behaved in the most outrageous way. I never gave her the slightest provocation. The slippers came bang into my face the moment I entered the room before I'd uttered a word. And she used perfectly awful language.
But why? What did we do to her?
I think I know pretty well what you did. The girl is naturally rather affectionate, I think, isn't she, Mr. Doolittle?
Very tender-hearted, ma'am. Takes after me.
Just so. She'd become attached to you both. She's worked very hard for you, Henry. Then when the great day of trial came and she did this wonderful thing for you, without making a single mistake, you two sat there and never said a word to her, but talked together of how glad you were it was all over and how bored you had been by the whole thing. And then you were surprised when she threw the slippers at you. I would have thrown the far-rounds at you.
We said nothing except that we were tired and we wanted to go to bed, did we, Pig?
That's all.
But you didn't thank her, or pet her, or admire her, or tell her how splendid she'd been.
But she knew all about that. We didn't make speeches to her, if that's what you mean.
Perhaps we were a little inconsiderate.
If you promise to behave yourself, Henry, I'll ask her to come down. If not, go home, for you have taken up quite enough of my time.
Oh, all right, very well. Pick, you behave yourself. Let's put on our best Sunday manners for this creature that we picked out of the mud.
Now, Henry Higgins, have some consideration for my feelings as a middle-class man.
Is she very angry?
Well, I'm afraid she won't go back to Wimpole Street, especially now that Mr. Doolittle is able to keep up the position you thrust upon her. But she said that she was willing to meet you on friendly terms and let bygones be bygones.
Did she? By George. Ha!
Ask Miss Doolittle to come down, please. Now, Henry, remember your promise. Mr. Doolittle, would you be good enough to step out onto the balcony for a moment? I don't want Eliza to have the shock of your news before she's made it up with these two gentlemen. Would you mind?
As you wish, lady. Anything to help Henry keep her off my hands.
Now, Henry, be good.
I am behaving myself perfectly.
He's doing his best, Mrs. Higgins.
Henry, dearest, you don't look at all nice in that attitude.
I was not trying to look nice, Mother.
Never mind, dear. I only wanted to make you speak.
Why?
Because you can't speak and whistle at the same time.
Where the devil is the girl? Are we to wait here all day?
How do you do, Professor Higgins? Are you quite well?
Am I?
But of course you are. You are never ill. So glad to see you again, Colonel Pickering. Quite chilly this morning, isn't it?
Don't you dare play this game on me. I taught it to you. It doesn't take me in. Now get up and come home and don't be a fool.
Very nicely put indeed, Henry. No woman could resist such an invitation.
Oh, you let her alone, Mother. Let her speak for herself. You'll jolly soon see whether she has an idea that I haven't put into her head or a word that I haven't put into her mouth. I tell you, I've created this thing out of the squashed cabbage leaves of Covent Garden. And now she pretends to play the fine lady with me.
Yes, dear, but you will sit down, won't you?
Will you drop me altogether now that the experiment is over, Colonel Pickering?
Oh, don't. You mustn't think of it as an experiment. It shocks me somehow.
Oh, I'm only a squashed cabbage leaf.
No.
But I owe so much to you. I should be very unhappy if you forgot me.
Well, it's very kind of you to say so, Miss Doolittle.
It's not because you paid for my dresses. I know you are generous to everyone with money. But it was from you that I learnt really nice manners. And that is what makes one a lady, isn't it? You see, it was so very difficult for me with the example of Professor Higgins always before me. I was brought up to be just like him, unable to control myself and using bad language on the slightest provocation. And I should never have known that ladies and gentlemen didn't behave like that if you hadn't been there.
Well, Telly is where, you know, he doesn't mean it.
I didn't mean it either when I was a flower girl. It was only my way. But you see, I did it, and that's what makes the difference after all.
No doubt. Still, he taught you to speak. I couldn't have done that, you know.
Of course. That is his profession.
Damnation.
Do you know what began my real education?
What?
Your calling me Miss Doolittle that day when I first came to Wimpole Street. That was the beginning of self-respect for me. And there were 100 little things that you never noticed because they came naturally to you. Things about standing up and taking off your hat and opening doors.
Oh, that was nothing.
You never took off your boots in the drawing room while I was there.
Oh, you mustn't mind that. Higgins takes off his boots all over the place.
I know. I'm not blaming him. It is his way, isn't it? But it made such a difference to me that you didn't do it. You see, really and truly, apart from the things anyone can pick up, the dressing and the proper way of speaking and so on, the difference between a lady and a flower girl is not how she behaves, but how she is treated. I shall always be a flower girl to Professor Higgins because he always treats me as a flower girl and always will. But I know I can be a lady to you because you always treat me as a lady and always will.
Please don't grind your teeth, Henry.
Well, that's really very nice of you, Miss Doolittle.
I should like you to call me Eliza now, if you would.
Thank you. Eliza, of course.
And I should like Professor Higgins to call me Miss Doolittle.
I shall see you damned.
Well, why did you slang back at him? Don't stand for it and do him a world of good.
I can't. I could have done it once, but now I have forgotten my own language and can speak nothing but yours. That's the real break-off from Tottenham Court Road. Leaving Wimpole Street finishes it.
Oh, but you're coming back, aren't you?
Let her go. Let her see how she can get on without us. She'll relapse into the gutter within 3 weeks without me at her elbow.
You won't relapse, will you, Eliza?
No, not now. I don't believe I could utter one of the old sounds if I tried.
Eliza.
Ow! Ah, just so. Ow! Victory.
Can you blame the girl? Don't look at me like that, Eliza. It ain't my fault. I'll come into some money.
You must have touched a millionaire this time, Dad.
I have. But I'm dressed something special today. I'm going to St. George's, Hanover Square. Your stepmother is going to marry me.
You're going to let yourself down to marry that low, common woman?
He ought to, Eliza. Why did she change her mind?
Intimidated, Governor. Intimidated. Middle-class morality claims its victim. Won't you put your hat on, Eliza, and come and see me turned off?
If the Colonel says I must, I'll demean myself and get insulted for my pains like enough.
Oh, don't be afraid. He comes to no words with anyone these days, poor woman. Respectability's broke all the spirit out of her.
Be kind to them, Eliza. Make the best of it.
Oh, well. Just to show there's no ill feeling, I'll be back in a moment.
I feel uncommon nervous about the ceremony, Colonel. I wish you'd come and see me through it.
But you've done it before, man. You married Eliza's mother.
Who told you that, Colonel?
Well, nobody told me, but I concluded naturally.
Oh, that ain't the natural way. That's always the middle-class way. My way is the undeserving way. But don't say nothing to Eliza. She don't know. I've always had the delicacy about telling her.
Quite right. And we'll leave it so, shall we?
And you'll come to the church, Colonel, and put me through straight?
With pleasure, as far as a bachelor can.
May I come too, Mr. Doolittle? I should be very sorry indeed to miss your wedding.
I'd be honoured by your condescension, ma'am. And my poor old woman would take it a tremendous compliment. She's very low, thinking of the happy days that are no more.
Then I'll order the carriage and get ready. I shan't be more than 15 minutes. Eliza, I'm going to the church to see your father married. You had better come with me in the brougham. Colonel Pickering could go with the bridegroom.
Bridegroom. What a word. Makes a man realise his position somehow. See you in church, Eliza.
Do stay with us, Eliza.
Well, Eliza, you've had a bit of your own back, as you call it. Have you had enough? And are you going to be reasonable, or do you want any more?
You only want me back to pick up your slippers and to put up with your tempers and to fetch and carry for you?
I haven't said I wanted you back at all.
Oh, indeed? Then what are we talking about?
About you, not about me. If you come back, I shall treat you as I've always treated you. I can't change my nature, and I don't intend to change my manners. My manners are exactly the same as Colonel Pickering's.
That's not true. He treats a flower girl as if she was a duchess.
And I treat a duchess as if she were a flower girl.
I see. The same to everybody.
Just so. The question is, Eliza, not whether I treat you rudely, but whether you've ever heard me treat anyone else better.
I don't care how you treat me. I don't mind your swearing at me. I shouldn't mind a black eye. I've had one before this. But I won't be passed over.
Then get out of my way, for I won't stop for you. You talk about me as if I was a motor bus.
So you are a motor bus, all bounce and go, and no consideration for anyone. But I can do without you. Don't think I can't.
I know you can. I told you you could.
I know you did, you brute. You wanted to get rid of me.
Liar.
Thank you.
You never asked yourself, I suppose, whether I could do without you.
Don't you try to get round me. You'll have to do without me.
I can do without anyone. I have my own soul, my own spark of divine fire. But I shall miss you, Eliza. I've learned something from your idiotic notions, I confess that gratefully and humbly. I've grown accustomed to your voice and appearance. I like them, rather.
Well, you have both of them on your gramophone and in your book of photographs. When you feel lonely without me, you can turn the machine on. It's got no feelings to hurt.
But I can't turn your soul on. Leave me those feelings and you can take away the voice and the face. They're not you.
Oh, you are a devil. You can twist the heart in a girl as easy as some could twist her arms to hurt her. But you don't care a bit for me. And I won't care for anybody who doesn't care for me.
Eliza, I don't and won't trade in affection. You call me a brute because you couldn't buy a claim on me by fetching my slippers and finding my spectacles. You were a fool. I think a woman fetching a man's slippers is a disgusting sight. Did I ever fetch your slippers? I think a good deal more of you for throwing them in my face. No use slaving for me than asking to be cared for. Who cares for a slave? If you come back for the sake of good fellowship, for you'll get nothing else. You have had 1,000 times as much out of me as I have out of you. And if you dare to set up your little dog's tricks of fetching and carrying slippers against my creation of a Duchess Eliza, I'll slam the door in your silly face.
What did you do it for if you didn't care for me?
Why? Because it was my job.
You never thought of the trouble it would make for me.
Would the world ever have been made if its maker had been afraid of making trouble? Making life means making trouble.
I don't notice things like that. I notice that you don't notice me.
Eliza, you're an idiot. Understand once and for all that I go my way and do my work without caring tuppence what happens to either of us. So come back or go to the devil, which you please.
What am I to come back for?
Why, for the fun of it. That's why I took you on.
And you may throw me out tomorrow if I don't do everything you want me to.
Yes, and you may walk out tomorrow if I don't do everything you want me to.
And live with my stepmother?
Yes, or sell flowers.
Oh, if I only could go back to my flower basket. I should be independent of both you and father and all the world. I'm a slave now for all my fine clothes.
Not a bit of it. I'll adopt you as my daughter and settle money on you if you like. Or would you rather marry Pickering?
I wouldn't marry you if you asked me, and you're nearer my age than what he is.
Than he is, not than what he is.
I'll talk as I like. You're not my teacher now.
Don't imagine Pickering would, though. He's as confirmed an old bachelor as I am.
That's not what I want, and don't you think it. I've always had chaps enough wanting me that way. Freddie Hill writes to me 2 and 3 times a day. Sheets and sheets.
Damn his impudence.
He has a right to if he likes, poor lad. And he does love me.
Oh, you've no right to encourage him.
Every girl has a right to be loved.
What? By fools like that?
Freddie's not a fool. And if he's weak and poor and wants me, maybe he'd make me happier than my betters that bully me and don't want me.
In short, you want me to be as infatuated about you as Freddie. Is that it?
No, I don't. All I want is a little kindness. I know I'm a common, ignorant girl and you a book-learned gentleman, but I'm not dirt under your feet. What I did was not for the dresses and the taxes. I did it because we were pleasant together and I came to care for you. Not to want you to make love to me, and not forgetting the difference between us, but more friendly-like.
Well, of course. That's how I feel, and how Pickering feels. Oh, Eliza, you're a fool.
That's not a proper answer to give me.
Well, it's all you'll get until you stop behaving like a common idiot. If you're going to be a lady, you're going to have to give up feeling neglected if the men you know don't spend half their time sniveling over you and the other half giving you black eyes. If you can't stand the coldness of my sort of life and the strain of it, go back to the gutter. Work till you're more a brute than a human being, and then cuddle and squabble and drink till you fall asleep. Oh, it's a fine life, the life of the gutter. It's real, it's warm, it's violent. You can feel it through the thickest skin, you can taste it and smell it without any training or any work. Not like science and literature and classical music and art and philosophy. You find me cold, unfeeling, selfish, don't you? Very well then. Be off with you to the sort of people you like. Marry some sentimental hog or other with lots of money and a thick pair of lips to kiss you with and a thick pair of boots to kick you with. If you can't appreciate what you've got, you'd better get what you can appreciate.
Oh, I can't talk to you. You turn everything against me. You know I can't go back to the gutter, as you call it, and that I have no real friends in the world but you and the Colonel. You think I must go back to Wimpole Street because I have nowhere else to go but father's. But don't you be too sure you have me under your feet to be trampled on and talked down. I'll marry Freddie, I will, as soon as I'm able to support him.
Freddie? That young fool? That poor devil who couldn't get a job as an errand boy even if he had the guts to try for it? Woman, do you not understand? I have made you a consort for a king.
Freddie loves me. That makes him king enough for me. I don't want him to work. He wasn't brought up to it as I was. I'll go and be a teacher.
What'll you teach, in heaven's name?
What you taught me. I'll teach phonetics. I'll offer myself as an assistant to Professor Nepean.
What? That humbug? That impostor? That toadying ignoramus? Teach him my methods and my discoveries? You take one step in his direction and I will wring your neck. Do you hear?
Ring away. What do I care? I knew you'd strike me someday.
Oh!
Aha! Now I know how to deal with you. What a fool I was not to think of it before. You can't take away the knowledge you gave me. I'll advertise it in the papers that your Duchess is only a flower girl that you taught, and that she'll teach anybody to be a Duchess just the same in 6 months for 1,000 guineas. That's done your Henry Higgins, it has. Now I don't care that for your bullying and your big talk.
You damned impudent slut, you. But it's better than snivelling. Better than fetching slippers and finding spectacles, isn't it? By George, Eliza. I said I'd make a woman of you, and I have. I like you like this.
Yes, you turn round and make up to me now that I'm not afraid of you and can do without you.
Well, of course I do, you little fool. 5 minutes ago, you were like a millstone round my neck. Now you're a tower of strength, a consort battleship. You and I and Pickering will be 3 old bachelors instead of 2 men and a silly girl.
The carriage is waiting, Eliza. Are you ready?
Quite. Is the professor coming?
Oh, certainly not. He can't behave himself in church. He makes remarks out loud all the time on the clergyman's pronunciation.
Then I shall not see you again, Professor. Goodbye.
Goodbye, dear.
Oh, bye, Mother. Oh, by the way, Eliza, order a ham and Stilton cheese, will you? And buy me a pair of reindeer gloves, number 8s. And a tie to match the new suit of mine. You can choose a color.
What you are to do without me, I cannot imagine.
I'm afraid you've spoilt that girl, Henry. I would be uneasy about you and her if she were less fond of Colonel Pickering.
Pickering? Nonsense. She's going to marry Freddie. Freddie?